This is the biggest financial scam in our history, and it's truly not what you think. It actually makes me sick to my stomach that the unsuspecting public during the holidays is looking this way, and there's a whole nother narrative going on this way. My name is Coach JV. What I work to do is make complex macro and microeconomic strategies very simple so the normal everyday person, just like me and you, can implement these. But we have to pay attention, guys. The biggest financial scam and the biggest switch in your monetary system is happening right under your nose. The Trojan horse is coming in. Now, we helped over 7,000 people since 2020, 7,500 people since 2020, and our goal is to help over 1 million in the next 12 months. So we have two absolutely free resources for you. In the description of this video, you can set up a free appointment with my licensed insurance team, and we teach you how we secure our principal and our money, and we insure our money during these volatile times. I do not trust this system, so I have my money secured in tier 1 capital, which is leveraged life insurance. It's in the description down below. You can set up a free consultation. Number 2 is a 16-page guide, absolutely free. It's the exact blueprint, and as my blueprint evolves, I'll continue to update the book to show you guys exactly what I'm doing within my current paradigm. That's in the description of this video or in my social media platform. If you're part of our email ecosystem, today is Friday. We have a massive Black Friday sale going on. So if you ever want to get in the academy, check your email. There'll never be prices like this ever again. We've never participated in Black Friday except today through Monday. You'll be shocked on how amazing the deals are. So let's dive right into this. Okay. So now the biggest financial scam in history that's happening right now is not what you think, guys. These people that you're seeing right here, guys, this, oh man, it frustrates me. It really frustrates me. Janet Yellen's going to step up in just a moment and speak, but I need you to understand the process of inversion. Everything they're saying, invert it backwards, guys. They're here to tell you that Binance, all these companies, right? All these companies in the cryptocurrency space are fraudulent, used for nefarious act. Guys, think about the financial system that these people right here are running. These people are running a fraudulent system. We're buried in debt. There's more debt that there is in the system. There's no money in the system. They have to borrow to pay for critical services. There is no value to our dollar other than your belief in it. And America has bullied every other country and destroyed them financially. And any chance they get, they try to grab on. That's what bullies do. That's what narcissists do. They try to grab onto someone's mistake and pound it into the ground. But what they're actually doing, though, is they're bringing cryptocurrency under the safety, scaring the public, making it thinking it's not safe, and bringing it underneath the traditional financial system. That's all this is, guys. That is all this is. Okay. We had Celsius in 2022 collapse. We had FTX, right? They put it all over the media everywhere, right? And there's tons of scams happening within the normal financial system every single day. Look at what our government officials are doing. Every single day, there's scams. Look how many people were involved in FTX that were government officials. That got pushed under the rug, guys. Have you heard about that? No, that all got pushed under the rug. Sam Bankman-Fried's taking the fall for all of it. I'm saying he did something wrong, but what I'm saying is, what about all these politicians that receive money from them? Guys, you have to get non-emotional about this. You have to take a deep breath and do what Jesus was doing. He taught us to invert all of this, guys. It's all backwards. It's all backwards. Remember, they were telling us eye for eye. Jesus said, "Let him hit you on one cheek, hit him on the other. Let him hit you on the other." He said, if a man asks for your or tries to sue you for your shirt, give him your jacket. If a man or woman says to walk a mile, walk 2 miles with them. Jesus inverted everything. Everything is backwards. So we got to stop believing the devil, which is a prince of the earth, as Jesus said, and start understanding that you have sovereignty. So I want you to listen to this, guys, and look at Janet Yellen in the back there. She's going to come up in just a moment. Guys, they have no clue what's going on. They're just reading off teleprompters. They have zero clue what is going on. So here's what's going to happen. Now, remember, first they resist it. Write this down. Then they sue it. Then they regulate it. Then they join it. We're now in regulation and joining phase. Now, this is the phase where, hey, public, we told you it wasn't safe, but we're going to build safety and security for you. Come on in. And you're going to see a massive parabolic move as these institutions come in. The wealth gap is going to be massive. The middle class, which might be you guys, wake up, is going to get wiped out. Leverage source technology down to the working poor. There's going to be very wealthy and extremely, extremely poor. So let's listen to the Attorney General, excuse me. They're talking to Department of Justice, I think it was as well. Yeah, Attorney General, Janet Yellen, anyways, Treasury Department. They're going to talk about the enforcement actions, but listen to what Janet Yellen says. All she does is read off documents. That's all she does. This guy's reading off a teleprompter. Guys, they're trying to make you think this is what the public's watching during Thanksgiving. Okay, so hold the line, have an exit plan. As everybody's coming in, you should be exiting and diversifying your money and securing your capital.
The message here should be clear. Using new technology to break the law does not make you a disruptor. It makes you a criminal. This Justice Department has no tolerance for crimes that threaten our economic institutions.
But you have tolerance for a financial system that you buried the Americans in debt. You have tolerance for that. You have tolerance for the fact that you have to raise the debt ceiling to pay for critical services. That's your tolerance level?
Undermine public trust in the fairness of those institutions. And we will hold
Unbelievable.
accountable the individuals who commit and profit from them.
Okay, so you're going to hold accountable the government that's profiting from like come on guys, reverse engineer everything they're saying.
I'm now pleased to turn the podium over to Secretary Yellen.
This is this lady, man. This lady.
Good afternoon. I'm very glad to join Attorney.
And you notice too, pay attention, guys, the programming. It says cryptocurrency right there as they're talking about this. That is predictive programming. So your mom and dad and your uncle are sitting there watching this, says cryptocurrency, and it's all negative, all negative.
Attorney General Garland, Deputy Attorney General Monaco, and CFTC Chairman Benham on such an important occasion. We're here today to announce the Treasury Department's historic action, the largest enforcement action in Treasury's history against Binance, the world's largest virtual currency exchange, for its consistent and egregious violations of U.S. anti-money laundering and sanctions law. Protecting the U.S. financial system, and through that, the global financial system, is core to the Treasury Department's mission.
You're protecting us. Okay, you're protecting us. Gotcha, guys. Okay, so you're sending billions to Ukraine, right? We're defending Taiwan against China. We're like, you don't even send money to our people in Hawaii. Like, come on, guys. Like, reverse everything they say. I'm going to keep saying that until every time you hear something that's worldly, reverse it.
And ever since Binance launched its convertible virtual currency platform, it has knowingly evaded the U.S. laws designed to protect these systems.
Evaded the U.S. laws designed to protect these systems. So your laws, your regulations, the structure we have financially is protecting us. Then why are Americans struggling right now? Why is inflation so high? Why is interest rates out of control? Why, if you lower interest rates, we're going to go into hyperinflation? Who are you trying to protect? Who are you trying to protect?
For more than 3 years, FinCEN, OFAC, and IRS criminal investigation thoroughly investigated key aspects of Binance's activities. Our work revealed that Binance claimed to have exited the U.S. market years ago, but actually did not, retaining U.S. users and other significant ties with the United States. It also had critical gaps in its anti-money laundering program and practices, from a lack of risk-based procedures for various offerings to instructing staff to withhold information from law enforcement. It deliberately undermined its own sanctions monitoring controls, and it failed to report suspicious transactions.
Okay, I can't even listen to her anymore. I'm sorry, I can't. But basically, the biggest financial scam in history, guys. They fudded you out of crypto. I was in the banking system. I left the banking system in 2017. I was with a large Fortune 500 company. I was a VP. When I was a VP there, cryptocurrency, you were a criminal if you touched cryptocurrency. We were not to talk about cryptocurrency. Jamie Dimon said that I wasn't part of his ecosystem. I was part of one of the largest banks in the world as well. But basically, he said if you trade or sell, you are going to be fired and you're a criminal, right? At the same time, JP Morgan's creating their own blockchain. Larry Fink, head of BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, told you it's used for money laundering. Now he says it's a flight to safety. They're all saying this at the exact same time that the Ripple case is coming to an end. The exact same time is now the DOJ and the Treasury Department is saying that, we got them, guys. We did it. We saved you guys. Now we're going to bring you underneath the safety. Problem, reaction, solution. Now that's all the negativity. That's all the low vibration. Let me raise my vibration up through the heart, through the head, through the crown, and say, okay, here's the good news. You have the greatest opportunity in human history, because this shit is going to go absolutely parabolic. All these criminals in our freaking, this structure, whatever, they're all I guarantee they're all got they got their teeth in it somewhere, guys. They got their teeth in it somewhere. Okay. The money will always end up in the same 1%'s hands. So the key to this is the influence you're listening to, the influencers you're listening to. Be careful. If their narrative changes as the bear and bull market changes, and the bull market, they're all in. The bear market, their narrative change. That means they don't have a true ecosystem. They're trying to fudge you in and fudge you out, just like the government, guys. Stay focused. Build a plan. Even if it's a shitty plan, stick with it. It's better than no plan. Cryptocurrency is a very speculative asset. Next year, it's going to go extremely parabolic, but it's also going to come crashing down very quickly because they're going to pull profits. We are going to pull profits. Okay, that's super, super important. Okay, that's super important. When we pull profits, we are securing and max funding index universal life policies. We're putting insurance on our wealth. We are going more into gold. I have precious metal. I have silver. I'm going more into gold. Don't ever store your gold at your home or anything. Use storage facilities. Look at ITM. I have dyslexia. Lynette Zhang, one of the greatest. I love their gold services, gold and silver. Lynette Zhang, ITM or IMT. ITM, it's in Phoenix, Arizona. They do United States. And then business, we talked about business, insurance, precious metals. We're going into real estate vertical next year. And then now I'm in the process of setting up a trust and a family office, which will be the generational wealth building part. So I don't have the greed gene, guys. It's like as the crypto goes up, if they say XRP is going to 589, I have my exit plan set at targets. I don't listen to the FUD. I don't listen to what people say, because what happened when they said Bitcoin is going to 100,000, 68,000, boom, that thing came collapsing down and a bunch of you lost money. You have to have a game plan, guys. Don't be greedy through this. Think about this. You make 10% on your money, or 10 times your money. That's crazy. That's unheard of. You know how many people retire with $1 million in their 401k? Hardly anybody, guys. So this is your opportunity. This is your shot. This is it. But you have to get financial literacy, financial education. You have to rewire the foundation so you're not in a different situation. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Sorry for the low frequency on that, but sometimes you got to, even if you're high frequency and studying all this shit, it's like sometimes you can lower your frequency down to feel those emotions, right? Because it disheartens me that the public is being absolutely scammed by these people. When somebody's pointing the finger at somebody else, and this is also too in the influencer space too, when you see an influencer always pointing out other people's problems, you know who the problem is, guys. These government officials are always pointing out other people's problems. You know who the problem is. The ones that are always indicting people and going after people, that might be the problem, guys, because it's called deflection. Okay, secure people don't deflect onto other people. People who are highly secure and highly confident in what they're doing, we don't spend an ounce of our time on other people's profiles and pointing out other people's differences. Weak people do. Weak, low frequency people do. So all the people commenting negative in your comments, don't worry about them. They're low frequency, low vibrational people. There's not one successful person on earth that I have met that spends any time putting low frequency stuff in other people's profiles. They're too busy getting their shit together. They're too busy kicking ass, raising their family, doing things that they need to do, looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, are my intentions good? I know mine are, but I know these people that are running this country is not. Their intentions are not good, guys. So there's no invisible enemy to fight. You have free will to choose to decide to take action, but inaction is a decision. I love you guys. I appreciate you. As we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.